Welcome to the October edition of the DWM Newscast. I'm Tara Taffera.
And I'm Holly Biller.
And this month we're coming to you from the GlassBuild America show in Atlanta.
This edition is focused solely on the show and the new products here. So if you're unable to make it, we're bringing them to you.
But before we get to that, let's talk about the mood here in Atlanta. Everyone I talk to seems to be optimistic for the future and that the industry is heading out of this downturn.
And investing in new products is a great way to differentiate your company. So let's get started.
Many exhibitors in Atlanta also focused heavily on energy-efficient products. Micron introduced its new Energy Core window line for replacement applications.
Energy Core has been designed to provide superior thermal performance and a total window system that manufacturers can use as a turnkey solution to address many of the energy performance requirements of today's market and in the future. The Energy Core technology is made up of a fusion insulated system which includes a differentiated material called air cell, which is this area, which we've engineered to be more thermally efficient than hollow vinyl. When combined with premium performance glazing systems, both dual glaze and triple glaze.
Truseal introduced its EnviroSealed Windows Advantage program. The program features Truseal's Duralite spacers and can be used with Micron Energy Core frames. The company stated manufacturers can economically produce a window with ratings as high as R6.
The Department of Energy is driving the industry to, ultimately in 2020, to a zero energy building. And an interim step between today's 3030 standard and the 2020 standard of zero energy is what the DOE has introduced as R5. And R5, stated in U value, is roughly a 0.20 U value. And we, as Quantex Building Products, can help you get there today using a triple pane IG with Duralite spacers and argon gas, triple coated low E, and Micron's Energy Core frame system.
Manufacturers have also told me of another new innovation that has piqued their interest. That's the new Color True system from GED. The new system replaces painting by transferring color and wood grain foil to vinyl profiles.
You see the profile running through. We're adding a decorative foil in hunter green, applying it to 3 sides of a sash profile, going through a series of rollers, being applied by heat and pressure. The product will finish through the machine and have an instantaneous cure. As you can see, we've applied 2 different colors as well as wood grains to the PVC profile.
Aside from machinery, there are several hardware suppliers. We caught up with Interlock, who showed us numerous new innovations displayed in their booth.
This new impulse lock is our latest generation of automatic sash locks, and it's a magnetic triggered solution. So instead of a mechanical trigger, this impulse lock features a magnetic trigger. And the advantage is that in a double hung solution where the mechanical trigger actually connects between the keeper and the lock, the upper sash sometimes drags down, and that's not ideal for a double hung solution. The magnetic trigger is a contact glass trigger, and therefore it prevents the upper sash drag, therefore making this the ideal solution for a double hung solution. Secondly, this lock features what we call cam bolt lock, and that is a hook mechanism that actually hooks behind the striker, and therefore this becomes the first automatic sash lock that is ideal for wood application. It can be routed into the profile or it can be surface mounted, and it offers therefore really almost unlimited styling options. It can be a contemporary push button design, or it could have a traditional cam lock design.
One product here that has created quite a stir is the new Sashline developed by Bystronic. Sashline has teamed up with Bystronic, which has developed a fully automated vertical manufacturing line for the fabrication of the Sashline technology.
Insertion station. Here, if the sash has a muntin, it'll stop, and the operator can go ahead and insert the muntin. As you can see, it has a custom designed clip which allows for a positive lock in a unidirectional fashion, which allows the grid to be securely fastened to the sash. You'll notice that we have the defect scanner reading the glass plates as they're coming out of the washer. So on every glass plate, it will show the operator exactly where there's a defect or multiple defects. You can see we've actually scratched these ones on purpose so that we can show the defects. It also allows the operator to identify what type of defect it is. So in this case, it's a 14.5 millimeter scratch directly in surface area number 1. So we are able to argon fill in the assembly robot simultaneously while pressing the plates into the sealant. And basically how it works is, as the glass plate is suspended by the suction cups, we draw a vacuum on the rear plate and bend the plate slightly. So it's slightly distorted versus the rest of the plane of the glass. We do that on the leading bottom edge and the upper trailing edge. We then move the gas nozzles into position. At this point in time, the front plate will be already set and pressed into the sealant. The back plate will be lifted off the sealant where it is bent in the lower leading edge and the upper trailing edge. We will then introduce argon gas into the unit, filling it in a very logical fashion. So we start very slow, not to create turbulence and displace air and mix it with the gas, and then ramp it up. Once we would detect in the upper right-hand trailing corner that there's gas present, we actually will do an overfill at that point and then close the unit. So everything will move out of position. At which time the press fingers will seal the final 2 corners.
Even though the product was just unveiled, one manufacturer has already purchased the line.
I'm here with Alan Levin, president of Northeast Building Products in Philadelphia, and they're getting ready to install the Sashline in their plant in February, correct?
Correct.
And can you just tell us why you think that is important and how you think it will improve your processes at your plant?
Well, we're already buying the 4th generation of Sashline equipment due to the rapid demand and increase in business that we have in our Sashline line. We're hoping with this machinery to increase our throughput and also increase the quality of our product.
And was it difficult at all to make a big purchase like this in these economic times when some companies are struggling?
No, we have existing business. We feel that now we've been manufacturing a product for 5 years. It's a proven technology. We know what we need, and this equipment we've been working with Bystronic for over a year now, trying to develop it, and we believe this will increase the quality and the throughput. So it's a pretty easy decision to justify.
Thanks for joining us for this special edition of the DWM Newscast.
For more news on the show, see the upcoming November-December DWM magazine.
We'll see you next time.